Hello, so this is the show where you watch the back of me do stuff. Right here, I'm just trying to level this wall because, as you can see, I'm struggling to level this wall, and it's very frustrating. So basically, I pulled this piece of wall over. What I'm trying to do is put the shower base down and have it be in the place where it's supposed to be, and I'm needing to chisel out where the drain is, so I need to know exactly where everything's gonna fit. But first, what I have to do is somehow attach this wall well so that it's in the right place, and that way I'm not making a mistake if I put the drain somewhere and then the wall is supposed to be over an inch, etc. So anyways, the wall is supposed to be over an inch as it was when I checked, so I had made my cuts a little bit wrong, or at least I didn't realize what I was getting into when I first made that, so I had to change it and fix it, and that's what I'm doing right here. It's just moving the wall over a little bit more, trying not to ruin those existing tiles so that I can keep that and just put the new wall up against it and attach it. And yeah, so in this video I'm going to be chiseling out the floor and putting a drain in, and I have a little bit of help with that, so you see that, so that I can put the drain in the floor for the shower. So what you're gonna see here is I get a little bit of help with this because I don't know what I'm doing, and having a second hand is gonna be helpful. I take out the old drain, it's full of water, I end up getting it spilled all over me, but you'll see that at the end, which is lots of fun. And as you can see, I'm suffering, but I put a board up top that I can fasten the wall to because there's not a lot to fasten it to, and there's going to be a second wall basically where I'm standing right then that I have to build at the end, which is going to, make that wall sturdy, obviously. So I had to attach it to the far wall, and then I'll attach it to the new wall on this side, but first just leveling it and figuring it out. So here is some shots of me using the jackhammer. The jackhammer was awesome in the sense that it didn't do anything unless you touched the pavement, then it would chisel, so it was like this new kind of jackhammer. And I was super precise because when I was doing it all recklessly, chips of cement was just coming out from all over the place, and I wanted like a nice outline, and I just wanted it to chisel out what I wanted, so I did a super nice outline. Then my helper came and broke it all up, and now what happened is that there was still some cement that I couldn't dig out, and I also wanted to chisel out this packed strip because the base was packed under it, and now to dig it out way far. Like, I mean, it was probably like over, probably 2.5 feet at least that I had to dig down, which is crazy. I feel like this video doesn't give it justice how far I had to dig down, but anyway, I'm also gonna have to jackhammer out a second spot in a different room where I'm putting the drain for a kitchen sink because I'm making a basement suite. So yeah, there you go. There's 2.5 feet of digging. And then my helper came back in again to make it bigger because I had to wanted to use a full-size shovel because I was sick of using a little garden tool to do it, and I had to take out all this dirt so that I could put the new drain in. So this is me trying to see where the new drain's going to be. It's super hard to measure something when there's nothing there, so I put a stick there. But even so, I really had trouble putting the drain in the right spot, and you will see me measure it 3 trillion times. And even then, I put it in the wrong spot. Not really, I fixed it at the end, but you'll see. So there's me tapping in. I'm cutting the pipe because what I was going to do is put together all the new pipe pieces, glue them together, and then lastly cut the existing pipe and put it onto the existing pipe there so that I have the new pipe piece that's working. So this is just me trying to adjust it so that I can see that it's going to go in the right spot. every time I touched that thing, it would move and twist and whatever, and because it wasn't glued together, so I actually cut the pipe wrong 3 times. And you know what? I could have cut the pipe like 5 more times and wouldn't have been the right size, so like screw it. Anyway, I did my best. It worked out in the end, thank God. And this is just me gluing it all together, hoping for the best. So as you can see, I'm gluing the entire pipe together, waiting for the very last part. I wasn't going to glue it to the main pipe today, but I decided like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to do it today. It's ready to rock. As you can see, I'm checking it 3 trillion times, as I said. And finally, when I finally think it's right, I cut the pipe. Which apparently really took forever. So there, that's me cutting the pipe. The pipe that had the old drain on. Here.
Okay.
And the old drain was full of water because the plumber wanted to see where it vented to. So I gave it to my trusty helper, who continually accidentally dripped water on me while I was trying to finish this process, which was kind of hilarious. And when I glued the piece onto the existing pipe, which was my last glue, all of a sudden, guess what? It's super short and it didn't fit, and I had to twist it back and forth 300 times. I had a small panic attack, but here it is. Done, finished, and exactly where it's supposed to be. Thank you.